Hi my stitchy friends, welcome to my channel Woolly Night Stitches. My name is Katie and today is the big Whip Parade. It's also going to include what I did in December. I'll just kind of let you guys know as I go along through my whips. And let's see, and I'll do plans at the end. So in this mixture here, we have pre-stamped, we have counted, we have kits, we have Heaven and Earth designs, we have a long dog, and a Thread Geeks. There might be an odd one in that I can't, but that is the 30 clips. Got a whole stack here. It took me 2 sessions to get them all bagged up into these bags because I have so many that I was starting to lose track of where my floss was, where the patterns were, where the pictures were. It was an ordeal going through all of them. It really was. But they're all sorted now. Everything has their floss. Everything has their pictures. We're good. So we will start with the finishes for the year. I had 4 finishes, 3 of which I cannot show you here on the video, and I will do my best to pop up pictures so you can see them. I had Oh Dad. It was for Father's Day. I will put a picture up. Next up was Beauty is My Business. And I finished that just in the nick of time to call it a finish for the year. I also fully finished it because they're presents, well, they're Christmas presents for my nieces, but we're having our Christmas late because people got sick. I wanted to clear all that out, and actually the day I'm recording this, you guys will see it tomorrow, but today's the 7th. We're having a big Christmas. So you guys won't see this until January the 8th, but I'm recording this. And next we have Nailed It. This was another Christmas present that I finished earlier in the year. Both of them are fully finished, and I will pop pictures here. And last but not least, this was something I finished in December. I worked on it for 3 months, October, November, and December. Got it done. It was a pre-stamped. It is Halloween gnome. I really liked how this turned out. All the black outlining really made this picture and made me love it that much. So I'll have this to put up next Halloween. And all of them were done on 14 count. So all finishes this year were on 14. Not a ton of finishes, but hey, I'm just proud I got some finishes. Oh, and by the way, guys, you might want to grab something to drink. Maybe grab your stitching, because it's probably going to be a lot. I might even have to record this in 2 sections. But next up, this was a start in December. This was actually my Christmas present from my brother. And I've lost the picture. Give me just a sec. I've got to look through everything. Okay, guys. Sorry for the pause. I actually hit the stop button. But This was my Christmas present, my first ever long dog sampler. It is called Rose Marquis. It is super pretty. It was just really funny that they got me this one because I'd never had one. And this was actually one that I had on a list that I wanted to get. So I thought that was really, really neat. They also got me floss. It is water lily in plum. And it's like blues. It's a very hopefully there. And I have just started in on the top corner, and that is what I've gotten. This is on 28 count Ada, 1 strand over 1. So it's very tiny. This is on a gray pewter fabric that I had, which is the reason that it is on 28 count. Well, there's 2 reasons it's on 28 count. 1, I loved the gray with this color, and 2, I didn't know how much floss I would use, and I wanted to know that I had enough, so I did it on a small count. I really enjoy it. I do a lot better with my magnifier on this, and there is back stitching in it. I've learned that I like back stitching when it's not going over top of the stitches, because you can see where you're going, where you need to go. Hope that makes sense. But on 28 count, it kind of stinks because your threads can slip under the fabric threads. So that's the game of, hit and miss fun. But that is where I have gotten so far. There are 4 pages to this. It's really small. I think it's like 175 by 175. But I'm enjoying it. This I am going to try to do as our Friday stitch because I'd really like to get this here. So Friday stitch with things will be for now. Okay. I have no idea where I'm going to throw the mark. I have a big mess to clean up. But that's right for a floss too. Or I mean a Wip Parade. Okay, next up, we're just gonna grab. I will be bending down a lot because they're on the floor, the basket, a little bit everywhere. Okay, this one we also started this year. It is, I call it Be a Witch. But it says, in a world full of princesses, be a witch. Which I love that saying. It's completely me. Though others would probably say I'm a witch. This is a pre-stamped it's huge. It's massive. It's 11 count and it is 68 by 88 centimeters. So it's huge. We got some done on the top border here. And then we got more done on the bottom. Ooh, which way? So I even got to start on one of the words. Actually, a couple. Yeah, so that's a big project, long term. Which, to be honest, most of mine are. That's where I don't get a ton of finishes. And that's okay. I'm a process stitcher. I just like stitching in general. So Next up, see, this one is Werewolf. We started this one this year. I started on camera with you guys. It was my birthday start, and it is by Heaven and Earth Designs. It is artwork by Tom Wood. The regular sized shade. I might have to adjust my screen here. Let's see. Do I need to go brighter? Let's see. Better? No, there we go. I want it to focus so you can see it. There we go. That's Werewolf. And when I did it on camera with you guys, I was missing a lot of the threads. And I did purchase those threads, but I never got back to it. So I will probably do this again for my birthday, because this is all I got. This is on 28 count Monaco. That's all I got done. I don't think that was even 100 stitches. Maybe like 75. Maybe 100. I'm gonna say or something. What we got done was 0.03%. Not even 0.1. So it's gonna come out this year, because I really like this piece, and it is a good Halloween. It would be a good idea to get it out every work on. That would be a good idea. I might have to add that into my. I like that idea. Yep, that might have just become a new plan. Okay, and next one. This one is called Sea Witch. This is actually my start for 2021. And just so you know, guys, I only started cross stitching in 2020. So I have accumulated all of this. Most of it was accumulated in. But yeah, I'm really good at collecting. It's a whole different hobby. If you didn't know that, it is. This is Sea Witch. I love the blues. It's an octopus tentacle, but I call it a kraken because it's just cooler. And this one got put in timeout this year. I got. How much did I get done? I got 8.92% done on it. I think that is actually a low percentage because I got the digital pattern, so I can put it in Pattern Keeper, and not all the stitches are in there yet because I decided. Okay, wait, hold on. So this here is about the 9%. But when I started this, I decided I would do cross country, working off of a paper pattern. Not my wisest idea, because at this point, right here, I have messed up stitches, and I don't know how many stitches I have messed up. I know I picked some out already. These right here are not right, which probably means none of these over here are right. I'm hoping that this is, but I didn't even want to go that far. I was just frustrated and mad. You know, like, why did I do cross country on paper on a paper pattern. But, you know, you live and you learn. And I have learned that I'm not a cross-country stitcher. I am a marking stitcher. Just works better. How many is that? That's 5. 5 so far. Y'all keep count. Let me know. Comment below and let me know how many projects I have at the end of this. I'm not gonna. I don't think y'all want me to keep count. I don't want to know how many I have. Next piece is a piece I'm doing for my mom. I started it this year. And I've got 0.4%. This is the picture. See if I can get the lots of whites. It's called Angel. Now she wanted me to do this picture because she used to have I believe it was above her bed when she was a kid. Got some memories. So I wanted to stitch it for her. So here's our little bitty start. I think there are 2 colors in there. I think there's 939 and 310 in that. And this is my first project that I've ever done on 32 count. This is a pewter gray 32 count linen. I'm not the biggest fan of linen, but I don't. I wouldn't want every one of my projects, but I don't mind it every once in a while. Kind of mixes things up. I do use my magnifier with this one. I can see it, but it really strains my eyes, and I don't think the stitches look as neat. I don't use it. I love my magnifier that I bought. It's a light magnifier, plugs in. Best investment I made. Accessory. Next up, let's get a pre-stamped, shall we? This is called European Town. I started it this year. There was this whole big rave of everyone getting this piece started at the beginning of this year. Here it is. It's a Joy Sunday cross stitch pattern. And it's really massive, which I think is what drew me to it so much. Because this is not my normal type of scene. It's really not. It's pretty. I think it's really pretty, and the houses are gonna look awesome when it's done, but it's not my normal. And this is on 14 count pre-stamped. And this is what I've gotten done. I've kind of seen this trend that I start my pre-stamps in the bottom left corner, and I start my counted in the top left. So, well, okay, when you're looking at the fabric, it's your left. In the picture, it's your left. Okay, guys, I've been up since 5 a.m. So my brain might do some. And you might have noticed I'm stumbling over my words. That's because I'm tired. But I need to get this done now, or it won't be done. So next up, a goodie that you guys know well. Watch Stitch With Me's. This one, y'all probably get really bored when I do Stitch With Me on it, because The only thing I get done, or the only color I'm working on is 3-2. Because it is the first whole column. It's just pages of it. Called Abandoned Hope. It's by Heaven and Earth Designs. Yes, that is all black, and yes, I am stitching all of it. Let me see if I can get a better picture. It is a normal sized chart. It is by Alchemy Marta. And it only has 14. There, that's better. And I have gotten a page done on it, and onto the second one. And my percentage this I started in 2020, and I got 6.43%. Oh no, I've gotten 2 pages done, and I'm on the 3rd page. And it's all black. I haven't gotten 3 pages done. I've gotten 3 pages done. This is the 4th page. I'll get it right eventually. But I decided to stop going down in the column because in this 4th page, at the very corner down here, you finally get into some other. So I was like, I'll just go all the way down to the bottom. It'll be fine. Well, I worked on it for an entire month, and I got tired of black. Believe it or not, I got tired of black. Okay, next. Let's get this one out of the way before it falls. This one I started, I believe, in 2021. It is a beaded stamped cross stitch. And that is where we've gotten done so far. Picture. See if I can do this without spilling. It's just a picture of a lady's back hair gown. I just thought it was really elegant, and I wanted to try beading, and there weren't that many colors in it. And this is 11 count. So maybe we'll get some progress done on that one this year. We'll see. I really enjoy it. It's really, what's the word? Repetitive, and you just kind of get in the zone, and it's nice. But you do have to be in the mood. I have. Next up, a goodie. This was in 2021. Started in 2021. It's called Disney Halloween. I got this pattern off of Etsy. Here's the picture. When I started this, like, I can get it done anywhere. It's fine. I'm funny. I had all these expectations. Okay, I had all these expectations that I would get it done. There's all the threads. This is done in CXC. And I like CXC threads, and I would probably do all of my stitching in CXC if it was readily available. And it's not. I have to order it online. I can't just go to the store and pick it up. So I don't kit up my projects all at once normally. So it's just not gonna work. So this one, I see I got 7.13% done, and I'm going all the way across. So there's my progress so far. I work on this every month of October. And I think I like calculated it out. This is on 28 count. And most of my 28 counts are done 2 over 1 stitch. I forget to mention that. I know I haven't been. I know y'all like to know that. I calculated it out. And if I did a row, which is 5,000 stitches a week, it would still take me 2 years to finish it. So that's not feasible. Oh, I forgot that. Hope you guys like the long video. Next up, supersized. Supersized Beloved by Heaven and Earth Productions. This one is on the frame still. And I won't be taking it off because honestly they're a pain to get on, the supersized ones. Because to get them as tight as I need it. And also you can see all of it. So I didn't see the need. But this is where we are right now on the Supersized Beloved. We're at 3.32%. I believe I have 3 pages done. I think that 3 pages done and on to the 4th. And I was so excited when his face started to come out. So pretty. We'll get to his, well, we got one eye done, and next eye will. This one is on 25 count, 2 over 1/10 stitch. And I love it. Yeah, I was crazy. This was my first Heaven and Earth. I chose a supersize for my first Heaven. I'm a little nuts. That's okay. Next up is a pre-stamped. This was my first, this is what got me into stitching. It is called Hogwarts Castle. I got it off of Amazon. And I've got all the cross stitching done. I just need to finish the back stitching. So the top half here is all back stitched. And then I'm working on the middle bottom part. Got some of Hagrid and the lantern done. I need to do the kids, finish the mount in Hagrid. I wanted to finish this year. You guys, I hate backstitching. I hate backstitching over cross stitches because I don't know where to put backstitching. But it's getting done this year. Getting done. Okay. Next up is Wheatfield. I got this giveaway. Pretty lady. I really need to work on her some more. She's a pre-stamped. It is 11 count. And I started in on her face because I wanted to see how it came out. So yeah, got her eyes done and some of her face. that I started. Okay, this one has a few in it, all pre-stamped. I believe I've started all of them. This I am calling my Pink Village. It is on 11 count, and it's a nice. I've gotten about a quarter of it done. It is on, this is 11. On 11 count, I do 3 strands. And I have that one. Next up, I need the is called Fairy Cat. I got this one kind of as a remembrance piece to a cat I had when actually it was. Did we start it? I thought I did. Yeah. Started right here. That's how I got done. You couldn't see it. Alright. And the last one in this one is called Dog. Name is Where My Dog Is. And it is completely true. I love my little princess. She is. And just got a small start here in the corner. And this is 11 count pre-stamp. Well. So I don't know what pre-stamps we'll get worked on this year. I know I'm going to go over plans at the but I have a project I stitch in the morning, which I already have planned, and then projects I stitch at night, which I just kind of rotate out, and they're usually, actually, they're always stamped. You never know when I'm. Next up, ooh, we got through one pile. This is one I started like at the beginning of 2021. It was one of the first large pre-stamp kits that I got. I'm calling it Waterfall. I really love just the muted tones in this. And I had a horrific story to go with it. So I had my floss by my bed, and I started vacuuming. Well, they were on the floor. The vacuum tore up my threads. Tore up my cards, my threads, so I got to pull threads out from my vacuum. Yeah, I learned my lesson. Thought I was beautiful. Yeah. That's what I've gotten stitched on so far. It is an 11 now. Oh, I thought I was gonna sneeze. But it's a really big project. I mean, it's massive. So, you know, long-term project. There's actually, I have to get the floss, the extra floss out from my dresser. Put it in there. Okay, let's get to a counted, shall we? This is my first ever Quaker. Actually, it's my only. It is Quaker turtle. I was like, where's my fabric? Oh, I need to take a nap. I'm using DMC 3851 on this. I have no idea why I have 3 different DMC colors. I must have not known what color I wanted to do. But it's on black 28 count Jobelin. And here's my start. It is the head of the turtle. And actually, our secret, I messed up. This part down here is not supposed to match the top part. I just started stitching and kept stitching, and I just did the exact same. It's not gonna, affect the pattern in any way, but yeah, it's not exactly like the pattern. That's it. It's imperfectly perfect. But I like to do this. I don't know why I just put a bag. I did. And next up, ooh, this is a good one. This is my from Thread Geeks. Called Sylvia Sword. I know a lot of you like this one. I need to get it back out and do a stitch with me. I got it kitted from Thread Geeks. It is on 28 count. It's in 2/1 tint. And that's where we've gotten so far. Let's see. I started it this year, not this year. I started it in 2022. And I got 3.53%. But I decided that I'm also going to do the background on it. Will I regret that? I don't know. I like doing background. Zone out doing it. But the reason I decided that is because, see, on the pattern here, it looks like there's a gray background. If I would have known that it didn't come with gray for the background, I would have just done a gray fabric. But that's okay. I don't mind stitching the background. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Okay, I'm back. Me and the dog had to take potty breaks and got a little snack. So let's continue. This is a piece called Honoring. I started it in 2021. Started a lot in 2021. Can you hear the dog walking on the floor? This is a Tilton's Craft. And to be honest, I really enjoy stitching. Not only because it's a beautiful picture, I absolutely love this picture. But the pattern is super simple to follow. I nearly have 10% on this one. I have 9.49%. And it's not a big piece. It's not huge. Like, so it's a manageable size. I do love it. I really, really love it. It won't get done this year, but that's okay because I really like stitching on it. Though I have other Tilton Craft projects that I'd like to start, but gonna try this year not to. One of the reasons I didn't want to get zipper ones. Next up, mini one. I started this year. I didn't get very far on it. It is a mini Heaven and Earth design. Picture time. The artwork is by Cindy Nielsen. It's a mini and it has 31 colors. Okay. There we go. This picture again embodies me. I love the beach. I wish I lived closer to the beach. But we just got those stitches in. 2 colors. And it's white on white. And it's not my favorite to stitch, so it's one that I don't want to pull out very often. I love the pattern, but stitching white on white stinks. Yeah. Next. These are just some random patterns I bought, and I bought some floss from the same shop. So I don't think I have a picture for one of them. So let's see, we'll do this one first. This is by KLT Charting, the Ominous Owl. All in black. Which one? This one, okay. This is on. I got done. I started in the middle. Ooh. Okay, this is 16 count Ada, and it's called Princess of Stockport. This was my first hand-dyed fabric. The next one, I don't have a picture. It is all black work, which is all back stitching. And again, I must love to torture me. This is 28 count even weave. The fabric color is called Lust. It was their February limited edition. But it's of a giraffe. The name is Giraffe. But I got the head done, and it's just the same going down. Different sections of the body have different patterns. So I got the first section done. I realized that was on 28 count too. I must love doing backstitch on 28 count. I don't know. I think I would like it on a bigger count, honestly. That's funny. Next is a Halloween piece. It is called Jack Skellington. I started this in 2021. It is a Etsy pattern. And I have gotten 3.98% done on it. I really want y'all to see, because it looks all muddled, but there are bats. There! I think that's the best picture I've ever gotten for you guys. There are bats in the sky, and that is a perfect representation of what it looks like. This is on 28 count. 2/1 tent stitch. I love my tent stitch. Yeah. Wow, I'm super excited. That's the first time that has gotten a good video capture. Sorry, I know this is taking a long time to put things back and making noise, but if I don't do that, it's just going to be another 2-day long process of putting it all back. So I'm not willing to go through that again. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, this one I started this year is going to be a piece for my dad. It is called Hack. It is a quick stitch by Heaven and Earth Designs. And it is max color. It has 198 colors. I love this piece. And it reminds me of my, but I think it would look better in his office than in my house. So I'm doing it for him. But this is another one of wide on wide stitching in the corner that I'm in right now. So it is a pain. I have gotten 3.67% done. And it's not like, it's a smaller piece for a Heaven and Earth design. So it's a quick stitch. But there, that is 3 colors. A white, a very light pink, and a very light blue. And I have been trying. I pulled this out for 2 different months. And have been trying so hard to just get 1 page finished. And I can't seem to get the stinking page finished. It'll be so much better once I get out of this white corner. But yeah, white on white stitching, guys. It's no fun. This one is another Heaven and Earth design. It is, I call it Tears. It's Tears Over New York. It's a regular sized chart and it has 88 colors in it. I started this in September because I wanted it to be a kind of like September 11 memorial piece. It has the Empire State Building in it. No, it is not by any means like the Twin Towers, but it like reminds me of that, and still being in a picture that I like. Here it is. I actually got to go to New York after it had all happened, and there was a piece of metal that had fallen from one of the Twin Towers. Sorry, guys. And it was twisted into a cross, and they, made it like a. I just thought that was really neat, and glad that they did it. Sorry. The whole situation just awful. Okay. We got not much done on this one. We got 0.08%. I think that's like 250 stitches. And it's in grays. That was another reason I really liked this piece, was because it was like gray tones. Oh, hold on. Floss is falling. Can't have that. No floss on the floor. You'll vacuum it up. and be in a lot of trouble and very mad at yourself. Okay. Next, Wicked, Trixie, and False. This one is another KLT charting pattern. It is from the artwork of Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And I love it. And to be honest, okay, I grew up in the era of the Powerpuff Girls. This reminds me of the Powerpuff Girls. And I just have a little start on it. I decided just to do the black stitches. Okay, I'm gonna have to unfold it all. And that is what I got done. I have learned I do not like gridded fabric. I'd rather just grid it myself. This is 28 count again. I know I keep forgetting to say that. Most of them counted are 28 count, 2/110 stitch. Free stamp can range between 14 count and 11. And on this one, I got 0.34%. You should see this massive pile I have up under my desk. It's a mess. Okay, this one are some of my Christmas ones that I started this year. They're pre-stamped. We have Snowman, which I love the turquoise and blues and aquas in it. Not aqua. But I started in on his top hat just because that bright yellow drives me nuts and I want to get it covered up as fast as possible. So that one. And then we had Cozy Fireplace. And we just got a little bit of the chair or the fireplace? Of the chair done. These are both, no. Yeah, they're both 11 count. Those will probably go away until what am I doing? This is heated mushroom. And there's two sides to it. There's a red side and a green side, and I am working on the red side. Got all the red done. I'm working on the white, and that one was simple. Next, this is another piece that got put in timeout. It is a pre-stamped. It is called Mountain Lake. It is an 11 count. And I was working on this quite a bit, and I got all this done fairly quickly. It's just back and forth colors, kind of in an upside down rainbow. But here, this slash symbol. Yes, this blue color right here. I am having to unpick because there is a slash and there is a Z. And the Z did not print well. And those are the Z's and not the slash. So it got put in time. And I need to get it back out before I forget that I need to pick all those. This one is called Horned Angel. It's accounted. And I don't think I have a little bit of a start. Which way does it go? It goes this way. Alright. That's where we're at right now. This is a 14 count. I bought these kits when I first started. These Dahlia kits. That has a stain on it. When I first started cross stitching, I don't know if I bought a bunch, like a bunch of these kits. But I don't know, I don't think I would buy them. The canvas stinks. The fabric sucks. It's like a plasticky Ada canvas. I don't like it. And yes, I could start them over and do them on regular fabric, but I paid for the canvas. So I'm like, I'm just gonna use what I have and look it up. And they're not the best detailed either. I didn't know about Heaven Earth Designs and all these other companies started. And I got all these kits and they're not as detailed. All that, but I have them and I want to do them, so I'll do them, but I won't buy them. Here's another one of those. This one I call Sea Tiger. I don't have much of a start on this one, but I love the colors. See, all those colors are super. But I have no idea how these are going to turn out because they're so pretty. I really think they're going to be. Oh, gotta reach. Okay, this is another one of that type of kit, and call this one Hedwig. And I will not be restarting this one because I have quite. Count fabric. But I have more of these that I haven't even started. Live and learn, live and learn. Okay. We have the Cross Stitch Studio Sale for 2021. I don't know if I have the picture. I don't know. Let me see. I don't have the picture for this one. Let's see if I have it on my. It, you know, they released it monthly. I did not keep up with it. I had every intention of. That didn't happen. Nope, I don't have. But I do have. Okay. This is the chart for that, or the picture for that giraffe. Black work. I know, late. But it's a steampunk seahorse in the ocean. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it online if you have are in stitching group. I didn't even complete the first page. And I will get back to it. But it's not my favorite because I decided to do a 1/1 strand over 1 full cross. And that's definitely not my favorite way of stitching a full coverage. No, I like 2 strands. 1 strand just gets tangled, knotted, and just no. This is another beaded one. I just found this picture on the internet. I loved it. And now it's a bead pattern, cross stitch pattern, whatever you want to call it. I decided to do it in beads. There are 2 different colors. There is an aqua and a black. It'll focus. Not gonna focus. It's a really pretty aqua color. There's the bead. It is going to be way more massive than I thought it was going to be. I thought it'd be a simple little project. It's not. This is not all the fabric for it. It's just a yard of 14 count that I have lying around. So I just up and didn't cut it off. That one. Okay, Sky Wars. I didn't work on this one this year. Oh, and the pack, the quick stitch, the pack, that's what I worked on it. This is a picture. I can get it the right way. I love this pattern. It is a Todd Lockwood artwork. They no longer, the Etsy store that was selling his artwork and cross stitch patterns, they don't have his artwork. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but I wish I would have gotten them while they were up there because I love them. I got another one. I haven't started it yet. But anyways, this is my start. And this is on 18 count fabric. It is 2/1 full cross. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I've thought about starting over and then I say no, I've already got so much done. Let me see if you can see the stitches. Do you see how uneven they are? I don't know. Let me know what you think. It's a massive piece. I've gotten 2 pages done. Would you restart it? Should I restart it? I don't know. Obviously it's not my favorite because it didn't get worked on this year. But and I can't remember if I needed all of this fabric or not, like if I could start on the other end or not. If I did start on the other end of this, I would probably do it 3 strands over 1 10 stitch. I think I would enjoy that more. But I also think that if I continued on it like this, I would use a different method. Like, I've kind of got my stitching method down now. When I did this back then, I didn't. I think I kind of went cross country by the page. and that is not suitable to me on 18. I would do it, I might even do it row by row, so I don't block in stitches and don't get twisted and messed up. But not sure. I don't have numbers on that because it's a paper pattern. All these ones that I've shown at the moment are all paper patterns. Okay, this one. It is a Dahlia kit, but I saw this picture and I had to have this picture in a cross stitch. So I don't care how I got it, I had to get this. I call this Skull Island. I love that picture. And I could not find it anywhere else. This is the only cross stitch pattern I could find of this picture. It's big, it's massive, it has a ton of thread. That's why I can't get this back in here. It actually may have to stay just like that. Again, it's that plasticky Ada. I don't like it. I went across the whole top in the black, I think. And then I decided when I went back to it that I'd do it by page. So 2 over 1 full cross, 1/14 count. And this one I do not regret getting. Actually, when I got this one, I didn't think I was going to get it. It got sent to the wrong house, and post office couldn't find it. And this wasn't a cheap kit. Because of how big it is and how much floss is in it. But it finally arrived on my doorstep. Very thankful for that. Here we have a cross stitch project. This is actually my nighttime stitching. At the moment, it was my nighttime stitching for December. It's a little penguin. He's a cutie. It's 14 count and it's tiny, and I love it. And I will probably stitch on this one until I get it done, and then I'll change to another nighttime project. I'm actually going to put that over there because it's got to go back down. Alright, this one is called Go on a Long Journey. I like pirate ships and nighttime pictures and pictures with black and grayscale. Have you noticed that pattern yet? This one I started really funkily. Yes, I made up a word. I started in the middle. And I was like, I'll go diagonal from the middle. No, I will not do that ever again. I found I don't really like starting from the middle. But it's easier with these kits that have the fabric by size to start in the middle because you don't have to measure anything out. You just fold it, start in the middle. But I started out just going diagonal. I was like, I'm going to do one stitch at a time, do a diagonal, row by row, and then, yeah, that took forever. See how it started out real nice, and then it went to more cross-country stitching? Yeah. But I like this one. It's nice. Doesn't have very many colors in it. This one I started this year. It is called The Haunted Mansion. This is a kit, but it's not a pre-stamp. They have this one in pre-stamp, but I decided to go with the counted because it was in a smaller count. It would give me detail for the size. It goes this way. And that's what we got done. About 300 stitches. I'm excited to see the detail coming out in this one because I think it'll be really, really pretty. Okay, that's stack 3 done. Now we're just down to a bin. Have you all been keeping count? How many do I have so far? But you gotta remember, this is pre-stamped and counted, so you could put those in. I'm making excuses for myself, aren't I? Okay, this one called Blue Witch. And we started down in the bottom corner. And that's what we got done. We got to the cat's tail and then the background. I think I might have should have got the bigger bag. But that's okay. Alright, this one has Christmas patterns in it. I don't know if I have these either. I was so prepared, wasn't I? No, I don't have this one in here either. I got a new tablet this past year, and so not everything is transferred. But this was a Christmas stitch along. I got the border done, and I got the first 2 days done, and that's it. But I'm really excited because the next 2 are the Miser Brothers, and they're my favorite Christmas characters ever since I was little to now. This one is A Nightmare Before Christmas stitch along, and box 1. Actually, I think it's like box 5 or something. That's where I got to. I hand dyed this fabric. I wouldn't recommend using Kool-Aid, it doesn't really work. But I was like, hey, give it a shot. This one is the Christmas Owls. I was hoping to work on this and get it finished for this Christmas, but I didn't pull it out. So maybe by next Christmas we'll get it done. That one's a 14 count, and this is a linen. Okay, 14 count owls, 14 count Night Before Christmas. Then the Christmas owl is a linen. I don't know what size. There are those. That's nothing. This is something. Okay, this is pre-stamped. And these are actually ones that I want to try to get some work done. Finish 1 or 2 of them. This one is a Tinkerbell. I have gotten all the black done on it. So I'd say I'm probably halfway done with this piece. This is what it's supposed to look like. So greens and yellows left. This one is 11 count. Next is Yin Yang. And I am halfway through this one. I have the Phoenix side done, and now I just need to do the dragon side. And if you ever get one of these pre-stamped ones that says it's silk, fair warning, it's not silk. It is a rayon blend, and it works nothing like silk. And I can attest to it because this is silk and I love it. This stuff is a pain in the butt. I will deal with it because it looks really pretty and shiny, but it's a pain. This one was one of my closer starts when I started cross stitching. Call it Paris. And we're not quite halfway there, but we're getting close. So the rest of this is all grayscale, and just the red umbrella pops in the picture. This one is counted. We have Hobbit House, which I am super close on finishing and would love to get a finish on this year. But then again, there's all about back stitching. I just have this page left. There's 4 pages. I have 1 page left and the back stitching. This is on 14 count, 2/1. I'd like to get that one done this year. Then we have Coffee Octopus. I know you guys like this one. At least I think y'all do. Really bright, really colorful. It's on 14 count Ada. I'm halfway done with it. And this one I actually am doing the back stitching as I go. So I'd like to finish that one this year too. Next we have an embroidery piece. It is called the Flower Skull. That's on Amazon. And this is where I'm at. Oh. I got the eyes all done, the nose, and then a flower. It's fun to work on when I want to break stitching, but still want to do something. This one is the Pumpkin Fairy. I did finally find the picture. I am halfway done. $14 count Ada 2/, no, this is 18 count Ada 2/1 full crochet. And I have to take it in spurts. My plan, I have like the whole set series that this company did of these fairies. And I was like, I'll get one done a year. Every Halloween, I'll start another one. This one's taken me, this is my second. 2022 was 2-year mark. I didn't get it done in a year. Okay, next piece is a Batman. This is from an Etsy seller. And let's see, I do have a percentage on this one. Ta-da. Batman, I am 20.68% done. This is done on 18 count as well. 0/1 full cross, but this wasn't as difficult as the other 18 counts that I've done. So I don't know if the easy grid is easier in easy, but I got all the black. And once I get this one done, there's a matching Superman piece that I'll be doing. The next one, let me see if I have it. Of course, I don't. But this is a stitch along on Facebook. It's called the Dragon Sow. I only got one page done. But basically, there's a dragon in the middle, light emanates it, and fades to black. That is on 28 count. 2/1. This is Harry Potter bookshelf, paper pattern, 14 count, Ada 2/1 full cross. What it will look like. And I just have a small start. This is actually the first piece that I did diagonal on. And I didn't like it. But I love doing diagonal now. It's all I do. So it's harder to do it on a paper pattern. It really is. Next up is Phoenix. 14 count, 2/1 tent stitch. What it look like. If I can hold it still enough. And I hope I still have needle minder. Where I got to. The back is actually a tent stitch. The background is tent stitch, and I think that's all I've gotten to. Yeah. The rest of the pattern, or the main part of the pattern, is full cross. It's the last one. It's the last one, guys. For the year of 2022 and before. Not the new starts. This one is called Deer. It is by Awesome Pattern Studio. This one, I believe, is on 14 count, 18 count. I think this is 14. So it's 2/1 full cross. And here, I have 18.11% done. And that is all my patterns from 2022 and before. Did you count? How many do I have? Because I'm adding some this year. Okay. So, if I can find you know what? I can't find it. I will insert a picture here, hopefully, of my 2 supersized Max Color Amy Stewart Heaven and Earth Design pattern fabrics that I'm gonna do them on. I got them in their scroll frame, and you'll get to see the colors of the fabric that I'm doing them on. They are massive pieces, nearly a yard long. I think it's like 999 stitches long. So this one. Oh, and by the way, these are all that I'm starting in 2023 that I know of. This is called the Supersized Max Color The Fantastic Voyage. And this one I'm doing on the bright blue color. Focus. So that's actually my January start, my New Year, New Start. Then in the pink fabric that you saw, I'm going to do the supersized max color, the Grand Library, which everyone started in 2022 when it came out. I'm starting it. Okay, those are the Big Daddy starts. Then I have three other starts. Two are Christmas presents for my nephews. I can't show you one of them because it's on my computer. Because I couldn't find a perfect cross stitch for him, so I found a picture and charted it myself. And it is a caution sign that says builder and has a Lego in it. It's only two colors. I'm gonna do it on 18 count fabric and see how that goes. The second one is called Blizzard, I believe. It was an Etsy pattern. I'm gonna do it on 14 count, 2/1 full cross. Be up here at the top. And this is what it will look like. And I'm not stitching the middle. Believe it or not, this is not going to be a full coverage. And then lastly, hold on. I am going to start Irish Blessing. Probably on St. Patrick's Day. It is by Erica Michaels Needle Art Design. Old Irish Blessing. And this one actually comes with 40 count gauze. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it on that. It's possible I might, but I have this perfect green fabric that I think I will probably do it. I want to say this is a 25. So those will be my 5 starts for this year, and then I will probably have a birthday start. But I don't know what it'll be yet. I have an idea, and I actually have fabric for it. Or I have fabric enough for one piece. So that'll probably be used for my birthday start, and I have an idea of which one I will do, but I'm not gonna tell you guys because I might change. You'll have to wait and see. I do not have a total amount of stitches that I did this year. For like the first 3 months, I did really good of keeping track of that, and then I fell off and didn't track at all. So, sorry, no numbers, no stats. Plans. I need this again. I had to write them down. Oh, getting old and getting forgetful kind of stuff. Okay. I have plans and rewards. So this year, I want to complete 30 pages on, in total of all my projects, just 30 pages in general. I have, for every 5 pages completed, I get to buy me some fabric. It doesn't have to be for a specific project, just I get to buy some fabric. Every 10 pages, I get to buy a new pattern. This year, I am doing a no buy for patterns. So I'm either going to use that as a, here you got 10 pages done, you can buy a pattern, like as an exception. The only other exception is if a chart is getting retired, I will get it. But other than that, I am not buying patterns this year. I bought way too many this past year, enough to probably last me my entire lifetime plus some. But like I said, collecting is a totally different hobby separate from the actual stitching. I'm a good collector. So every 10 pages, I get a new pattern. I don't know if I'll buy them this year or I'll wait. I don't know. That's kind of, we'll see what happens. And then if I get 30 pages done, I get to buy a new kit. And I already have the kit I want, like, in my mind. I want a long dog sampler. It is the one they came out with this year with pyramids on it. Can't remember the name of it. And then I want to get some silk thread and some fabric for it. So that'll be the big kit if I get my 30 pages completed by the end. Is it a stretch? Yes, it is an extreme stretch. I think I might have gotten 10 pages done this year. But saying that, it doesn't have to be like a full page. Like if I have half a page done and I finish that page, that counts as a page for my goal. So hopefully I can reach it. I got a little thing here so I can mark them off and keep track of that. So that's the overall 2023 goal. This year I switched out a main focus piece every month to work on. This year I liked that because I like something to stay on my stand that I work on like on my days off or if I have time during the day. This year I'm going to change it up a bit. I have 4 charts that I'm going to do for like a main rotation every month. So January, it is the Supersized Fantastic Voyage. February will be the Grand Library. Then I will work on Beloved. And then I'm going to throw in the Disney Halloween because I want to get some progress done on it. I really want. So then once I finish that one, I'll start it over again, and they'll be my monthly pieces. So I'll work on them 3 different times in the year, and then I work on that for 3 weeks of the month. Then the last week of the month, I get to choose a project, just at random to work on. I have the plan of working on the ones that are close to a finish, like Hobbit House. Maybe some of my pre-stamps that are really close to a finish. Some of those. But I could just go off on Wild Hair and just pick one of the Hades and go on that. Who knows? I will have my Stitchy project in the morning, which will be the Christmas gift for my nephews. Until I finish those, I will have my nighttime stitching, which will be a pre-stamped at random, whatever I feel like doing. And that is, oops, sorry, my mom's calling. Those are the plans for 2023. Okay, I had to answer that. Sorry, guys. So those are my plans for 2023. And is there anything else I want to tell you guys? I will keep doing my monthly videos to show you what I stitch on during the month. I've thought about doing weekly or bi-weekly, but I just don't think I will have enough stitches, enough variety to show you guys. So I don't want you guys to. I will continue with my stitch with me's. I will try to aim for 3 videos a week, but it could be 2. It just depends on how busy my week is. But I will try for 3. I'm going to try to be better on Instagram, posting pictures. So you can go follow me over there at woolly.nights on Instagram. You can always email me at woolly.nights@gmail.com as well. The other big thing that I decided to do, I created a Discord community. Discord community is just a way that we can show pictures, we can chat about stitchy things, and just connect better than you can connect on YouTube. So I will put the link down in the description box below. If you guys have any questions about it, let me know, and I will do my best to answer them. But it'll be in the description box below, the link to that. And I hope that I will see you over there, because I really want to see what you guys are working on, and YouTube doesn't allow that. So I'm hoping that this will just make for a better community. Thank you guys so much for this year and for watching my videos, being here. You guys make me want to come back and do videos. Y'all really do. So thank you all so much for being there, and I wish everyone a great 2023 year, stitchy year, life year, all of that stuff. I'm hoping for a great year as well. If you liked the video, hit the like button, comment, let me know how many projects I have, because I'm interested, I'm curious. Let me know if you guys like the idea of the Discord community. Tell me what your favorite project was. What do you want me to work on in the year? Which ones would you like to see? Let me know that too. And if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. We're a great community. Just, stitching, chatting, having fun. So everybody have a great 2023, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye for now.